Okay, cool. Nice. Hey everyone! Welcome to Commander Keen 5! I would keep playing Commander Keen 4, but I figured that since this takes place in space, the ion ventilation system, yeah, that's fantastic. Anyway, since it takes place in space, it would make more sense as a point of reference to the new one. And I think you know the one I'm talking about, the one that's coming to phone. The one that ZeniMax thought would be a good idea to show on Bethesda's E3 conference. That one. The one that is tone deaf in every possible sense of the word. It's not just that the style looks bad, because it kinda does. I mean, yeah, you could say there's some kind of charm to it, but to me it looks like Johnny Test, and that is not a compliment. But, you know what I mean. The fact that it's so simplistic, well, you know, so deviating from the actual Commander Keen games anyway. I'm not sure if you can call it simplistic, because apparently it's supposed to be some kind of strategy-based game, but even so, that's not what Commander Keen is. This is what Commander Keen is. Side-scrolling. I mean, heck, it started out as John Carmack offering to port Super Mario Bros. 3 to the PC because he wanted to prove that side-scrollers were possible on the PC at the time. You know, a feat that nobody at the time really thought was possible, just because, if you notice, it has to shift around a lot of pixels. I mean, just look in the background. You notice that all these pixels have to be shifted, and while you can easily take that for granted nowadays because of extremely high memory capacities that make this basically effortless on modern hardware, back at the time it was actually pretty tricky to pull off. And if you notice, the first few Commander Keen games have extremely simplistic backgrounds, that way it wouldn't have to shift as much. It was very technical. It was a feat of its time. And Carmack's feat is now just a cheap phone game that basically looks like a cheaper version of Johnny Test. You know, great way to honor his legacy, isn't it? Hello, you stupid robot. You're not getting the better of me again. Also, you see those moving things up there? If you touch them, you'll die. Probably shouldn't do that. Sometimes you really shouldn't touch everything you see. That's a great way to get yourself killed. Or at least burned, when you touch a stovetop for the first time. And then you realize why it's a bad thing. But you understand, right? It's a shame the escape key doesn't default to just returning to the game, because that makes it a little inconvenient. Then again, it's a shame there's not a quick button just to quick save. Although maybe that's because they don't want to make it convenient for people to spam quick save. You know, like I tend to do. So yeah, maybe the game is basically trying to tell me something. Hey, quit saving so often. Just get better at the game. Which I will reply with, touche game. Touche. Darn. There we go. Excellent. Oh, no you don't. I'm not going down there. I don't even know what's down there. Well, in any case, I don't want to go down there. I want to go up. We must go up. We must ever progress forward. Nice robot. Unfortunately for that robot, he couldn't quite reach me. Sucks to be you! I should quit quoting Polnareff, but it's so fun to do so. Oh boy. Yeah, be careful. If I jump here, I'm dead. What'd I tell you? I told you. Clearly I did that on purpose to demonstrate. You can't prove that it was an accident. That it wasn't intentional as a demonstration process. And I will deny it up and down anyone who says different. Okay? Oh boy. Keen just loves surfing. Yeah, if you take this for granted, you're dead. You're dead, son. Dead as a doorknob. And twice as lame. Huh. So, if you want the blasters, you have to face something that blasts. I guess that's a fair trade-off. You want to be able to shoot something, you gotta risk being shot yourself. Darn. Well, I mean, at least I didn't die, but even so. Maybe when it's turning around. Ah, dang it. I should have been more aggressive about getting away. That time I should have been more aggressive about staying on the frickin' platform. Darn! Man, that was just bad timing right there. Well, I got one of them. Maybe I should take the hint and quit while I'm ahead. Yeah, why would I do that, huh? Why in the world would I do that? Why would I ever learn my lesson about anything? About greed. Darn. Especially when I can just keep abusing the save system. See? That time it paid off. Eventually. Sometimes all you gotta do is just not give up. That can help. I mean, sometimes you need to do something better, but other times you just need to persist. Not give up at it. Keen purposely wanders around the Omegamatric. Ah, I see. Keen struts through the security center. He struts his stuff, huh? Oh, I love the theme here. That's real nice. But I want to know, is it possible to shoot those things? Well, I just got my answer while I was trying to shoot Mr. Ladders over there. Haha, there you go. Take that, you prick. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That sucks, man. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. There you go, pumpkin. You better believe I'm saving for that. Yeah, not worth it. I value my life just a hair too much to throw it away on something like that. I mean, it's different with the blasters. The blasters, they're actually practical, you know? Darn. Okay, gotta wait for him to go the other way. Idiot. What do you think you were gonna do like that? I was out of your reach. Looks like soda or something. Given that it's bubbling, I'm guessing it's soda. You know, Coca-Cola or something. Ooh, maybe Dr. Pepper. I'm one of those weirdos who actually enjoys Dr. Pepper. Go figure. I'm sure there are other people like me. Jerk. Darn. Nice. Well, that worked out for the best. It's not going to work out for the best if I get blasted, though, which is why I should probably try to not do that. I see. Nice. Take that, you stupid blaster. Not so smart now, are you? Are you? Says the guy who doesn't even know the difference between foreground and background objects. Who doesn't know the difference between objects that can be grabbed and objects that can't be grabbed. Although in my defense, it's not always clear. Darn. And of course, I'm using the wrong thing at the wrong time. Nope. Didn't work. I gotta be good about using the pogo stick. By good, I mean better than that. Darn it! You know what? This is gonna be harder than I thought. Huh. You can actually jump to get up there faster. Damn it. Hang tight. Ah. You know, someone more clever than me might have realized that that was not a platform that you can jump through, that you had to disable. I am not one of those people. I take it that means I got an extra life. Not that it matters, because you're basically just better off... Crap. Going back to a previous save anyway. There we go. It was by design. I should have realized that. Huh. Very nice. Very cruel. What in the world? What kind of monstrosity is this? They're not gonna make it easy, are they? There you go. Ah, you son of a biscuit! You freak! You freak! Hang tight again. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully for good... No, you don't! You're not gonna screw me up when I'm distracted. That's a very messed up thing to do, don't you know, sir? It's also messed up of me to just jump into death. Darn. And of course there are two of them in a row. Maybe I should just shoot twice. Oh, okay, good. That actually worked. For the best. Now, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. I have now essentially set their death in stone. Oh boy. This ain't good. It's very complicated. Right here. Oh boy. Darn it! I thought I was doing so good, too! Crud. Darn it. Okay, there we go. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I can't seem to dodge it without just jumping onto one of the higher ones, which is also not very good for me. I've decided. Because then I'm tempted to just stay on the higher one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's just ridiculous right there. That's just ridiculous, man. Come on. At least I'm consistently getting those without any trouble. So it's not completely bad. Okay, come on. There we go, there we go. It has been set in stone now. There we go. Weird. Freaky. Huh. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it'll come in handy. Probably. Well, being killed isn't gonna come in handy, I can tell you that. Darn. All this probably just for some points. In other words, it's probably worthless to me, isn't it? But you never know, it might just be one of those important keys, I have no idea. It didn't flash with numbers, which leads me to believe that it's not just for a score! Frick! That's harder than it looks. Seriously, try this game. And hang tight. Well, I'm back. At least I managed to survive that, this time. Now I just have to figure out where to go next. Where the game actually wants me to go. It's hard to tell. It's actually harder than you would think to know where the game actually wants you to go. Sometimes. I got what I assume is some kind of key artifact. However, I wouldn't even know what to use it for. You would think that I have to get over there somehow. But there's no obvious way to get up there. It's kind of weird. I wonder what. I see. Very peculiar. I'm gonna have to find a way to open up the entrance. Right, you needed the red crystal to get to the blue crystal, and you needed the blue crystal to get up there. So, where do we go from there? A little tricky, isn't it? I mean, this looks like it's an opening in the floor, but it's not. Oh, never mind then. You can actually jump down here. I wasn't aware of that. I mean, it looked like a hole, something that you would just jump down, so I'm sorry I didn't get the memo that you could jump down here. There you go. I'm not giving you the opportunity, you prick. How do you feel about that? I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, that was close. I practically saw stars. Unfortunately for him, the only one who saw stars is him. He actually went all the way with it. Excellent! Oh, it's not over yet, is it? Oh, you jerk! You jerk! Oh, come on, man! Charging at me like that? Come on, don't you know any better? That's messed up. And I just wasted one of my blasts. I don't even care. I got plenty of blasts. But it's still annoying. Here we go. Come on. I could probably have made it, but I'm getting paranoid. Because I don't want to have to keep repeating this over and over again ad infinitum. You know? Really sucks. There you go, you jerk. Weird. The ones on the far ends they weren't shooting at me. I mean, not that I'm complaining about that or anything, but you know, it's funny how those two, they fell at roughly the same area. Purposely wanders about the Omegamatric. That's getting interesting, isn't it? Huh. Cool. Now I'm in a position where I can actually explore a little bit. That's nice. It's always nice to have options, you know? Well, not really. What the? Huh. Interesting. Should I go left or right? Or I could just go up. Do I even have the option? Okay, I do. Defense Tunnel Sora. Looks like I made a very winning choice, didn't I? That's a lot of stuff that I can all lose by dying over and over again. Aren't I just the brightest? The brightest bulb. No, you don't. Oh boy. Now that is tricky. Get out of my face. Here we go. Now isn't that better? What the heck? I see. Wow, okay. Just floating eyes now. They can't die. They can only be stunned. That's gonna make this worse, isn't it? Lovely. I love it when the enemy can't actually die. Just makes it so much funner, doesn't it? Oh boy. Hurry up, please. Hurry up, please. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So, I'm only buying myself time. Well, at least they go in a pattern. You can easily tell how to get away from them. No, you don't. I don't think so, pal. That looks like cereal with spoons being shoved into them, but you can't be too careful. Okay, yeah, in that case, the moving object was actually good for me. The animated object, I mean. You can never tell what's good for you and what's bad for you in this game. Yeah, probably easier to just jump over the darn thing. Okay, that's not worth it. That is not worth it up there. That is just BS right there. That's an accident waiting to happen. Okay, thankfully that thing does not shoot. It's just a spike trap. Unfortunately, it's also above a mandatory jump section, which is gonna be so great. Oh, I could just jump on top of it, and I'm safe. Good to know. Nice. No, you don't. No, you don't, mister. No, you don't. I think not. Oh, okay. Well, that was cute. But I think it's time to move on. Get on to business. Seriously, is that actually anything, or is it just a score thing? Well, maybe not a score thing necessarily, but something that you get as a bonus. Because I wouldn't know what that is. Well, it's a good thing it stops just short. Otherwise, that would have been a trap. Whoa! What the heck? That thing is no joke. Does it go down in more than one... Does it require more than one hit, or is it just indestructible? Oh, lovely. Lovely! If it can go down, it'll take more than one hit. Darn it. That's not working. It shoots too fast for me to even get a second shot in. That's bad. Crud. Not good. You're supposed to make that kind of jump. That's ridiculous. Even with me bracing for it, I just barely make enough to get to that other side. Jerk. You're a jerk, you know that? You need to work on that, huh? Darn. I almost dodged them all. But it's very tricky. Crud. Darn it! You just can't do it. It's just impossible. You can't win with this thing. You just have to hope it doesn't see you. It's like Cthulhu. It's like a cybernetic Cthulhu. More or less. You just have to know, you just have to hope that you're too puny, too insignificant to meet its gaze. That's how you survive, it would seem. You're an idiot, aren't you? Fortunately, this is not Robot Cthulhu. You don't have to avoid its gaze, you just have to kill it. You know me, I'm paranoid, I gotta save all the time. I'm guessing that only angered it. Yep. That thing has no weakness. It probably doesn't matter where I shoot at it. It's not gonna work. It's not even gonna phase the thing. It's meant to be invincible. It's an obstacle, not an enemy. Well, you know, it's an enemy too, but you gotta treat it like it's an obstacle. Like the turret guns, or the spike traps. It's not something you can defeat. You gotta accept that. Not everything can be defeated. Sometimes you gotta know when to run away. Thank you, Joseph Joestar, for teaching me that important lesson. You're a jerk, you know that? Even trying to run away from the thing is risky. and teeth breaking. You douche. You're a douche, you know that? Okay, hurry up and get on the ledge. Last thing we need is that thing chasing after us again. Oh, okay. Now you start shooting. Because of course you do. Yes, the Omegamatric again. What in the world is this? Neutrino something injector. Sorry, I didn't quite read it because something distracted me. A loud thump noise. It must have been coming from outside or something. I don't know. You guys wouldn't be able to hear it, though. I hope not. Frick. Well, if I can kill it. Oh. It's one of those harmless enemy. It's one of those harmless creatures. I can't even call it an enemy because that would just be disingenuous. I remember this music. Because if I remember correctly, at the time when Nintendo was censoring, well, copyright claiming, not censoring so much, when they were copyright claiming the freaking music, Golden Souls was a hassle, so I had to turn the music off and then digitally edit in Commander Keen music. Actually worked pretty well, since Commander Keen is basically the same type of game and, moreover, the same tone as Mario. How dare you betray me, you stupid dog! Evidently, Wolfenstein 3D wasn't the first one to have dogs be jerks. Also, what the heck? Oh, great. Because the spike head, that means touching its top can kill you. Frick. It's just there to nerf you from being able to jump over the spike. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, you're a jerk, you know that? I hope you die. I hope you die in a fire. I hope you die in a fire. Getting real sick of you. I touched its bottom. How did that kill me? Its bottom isn't made of spikes. Did it step on me? Did I get toe fungus from it? What? Can someone please explain to me how it could possibly have killed me coming from... I'm guessing that Carmack couldn't program it to check to see if it was from the top or not. It just, if you're jumping and you hit it, you're dead. That seems to be the case. That is so lame, man. Okay, Pooch. I guess it's time for you to die. If that's the way you want to play it, if that's the way we can play it. I'm not gonna play this game with you anymore, Pooch. Next time I see you, you are so dead. Well, shooting at it made it blink, which makes me think that it can't handle too many of those. You douchebag. They're working in tangent with each other. That's messed up. I'll just have to kill the dog first. Damn it. The dog jumps too, that makes it dangerous. Ah, it shoots too! I knew something was shooting, but what the hell, man? What the hell? That dog is OP. As hell. That's a hell pooch right there if I've ever seen one. Okay, good. Yeah, go to hell, hellhound. For real. That was messed up. Okay, so 3 isn't even enough. I'll have to use even more. But it is blinking, which... Okay. It takes exactly 4 to take it down. Now I know. I got a little panicky and I started shooting more than I had to, but now that I know, it's not going to get the better of me again. I can tell you that much for sure. Okay, I see. Weird. Darn it. Okay, cool. Nice. Crud. Very much crud. Weird. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Too tricky. I'll have to go somewhere else. Huh, nice. That worked. What's down here? I see, it's that thing again. You have got to be freaking kidding me. Okay, apparently it just self-destructs when you get to a certain point. Unfortunately, I'm all out of time, so as much as I'd like to keep dying like this, I'm going to have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like my endless amounts of frustration. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. See ya. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.